Today, we have a number of rankings talking about Bismarck and Mandan, and Forbes selected us the 4th best small city for business and entrepreneurs. From a broader perspective, North Dakota is one of the few states in the nation that remains above the economic downturn. The Chamber believes that this is the time, and it's imperative that we capitalize on our strengths and concentrate on growing our business community. What are your ideas for a strong business community, and how should local governments support economic development? I'll give that over to you, Mr. Schwab, first bite on that.
Well, first of all, I'll use the Common Center as an example. We go out and we qualify people to come into the Commerce Center. They have to create so many jobs. They have to do this. We literally tell them how they got to run their business when they get into the Commerce Center. And if you employ 300 people, the land is half price. So we're literally running people's business. The way to get out of this whole situation is to let businesses be businesses. It used to be that way in the past. Since the Commerce Center's been built, not one industrial park has opened up in Bismarck because they can't compete against the city. The city needs to get out of business, let private enterprise flourish. All kinds of business come to Bismarck.
Okay. Dr. Warford?
In order to continue to move forward with my thinking, and I'm a forward thinker, and I want to make that very clear today, rather than to think backwards. We, as a community, need to have a number of economic development anchors all across the board in order to move this community forward. One of those economic development anchors is the NPCC. The NPCC is a forward-looking enterprise where we will attract jobs in the future. We all know, if you read the study, that it's going to take a few years to get it started. But I find it rather interesting. There have been 29 votes since 2007 before the City Commission for the Commerce Center. My opponent voted 16 times yes and 12 times no on the Commerce Center. So if he's so negative on the Commerce Center, why did he vote yes for the Commerce Center? I'm also concerned with the comments. Another economic development driver in our community is the Idea Center. We just voted about 3 or 4 weeks ago to use Vision Fund dollars, and I supported it, and so did my opponent supported using Vision Fund dollars for the Idea Center. This is an entrepreneurial business center to get, it's an incubator to get new businesses for our community, another strong economic development anchor. And I have to say that, other businesses in our community, it concerns me when we have a wonderful business that's been in this town for 10 years like Sykes, and they announce they're going to lose 100 jobs through no fault of their own. They lose a contract, and they paid millions of dollars to this community, and these are great jobs for people. They've been a good corporate customer for our community, and we take a negative approach and throw them under the bus. And so this concerns me. I think it disrespects these wonderful employees down at Sykes. There are many other economic development drivers that we have in our community. This very Chamber of Commerce is an economic development driver. The BMDA is an economic development driver in this community. Retail, hospitality industry, the Civic Center, the airport. I could go on and on. I think my time is coming up. But we as a community need to have a broad range of economic development anchors that we need to focus on in order to keep our head above water on this national recession. That's my biggest concern as mayor. When will it affect us? I will do my best to move this community forward, to address as much as a mayor or as a part of the city commission as I can to make sure that our economic development and these anchors to move our community forward are strong, thriving, and vital. Thank you.
Thank you. Next question is about